Once in a great while, a show comes along that is so great, so epic, so incredibly entertaining to the masses, it defies logic and boggles the mind. And until that show is created, we bring you Dextur from scratch!
What's up, everybody? It's Dextur with TGN.TV. Dextur is back today with another arena video. We continue with our arena experiment, if you will. This is Dextur from Scratch Arena Edition. Dextur, what have I been up to lately? People ask me. I am writing articles for an online newspaper. If you would like to check that out, I would appreciate the view count, definitely. There will be a link for that in the comment area. If you would like to write along with me in the same manner, you may do that as well. There's a link for that. What else have I been up to? Well, doing some arena, for sure. Sometimes failing miserably, actually. Sometimes it's actually hard for me to watch my own videos when I play them back. When I am not quite on my game, blowing entire herds of chipmunks. Oh god, it's painful to watch, seriously. But it is getting better, and improvement is the name of the game here. This is the reason we're doing this video. So as you watch these, as I do for myself, please give me helpful advice, tips, troll me, that's fine. I live for the trolls, I tell you what. Feeding the trolls on the comment area is just absolutely one of the most fun things I do with my day. So, we're going to get into, I believe there's 8 different arenas I'm going to show you here. Most of them are very short. One of them in particular shows some great strategy starting to come out in the way that I'm doing these 2v2s. I think partially what I need to learn is patience, because I'm used to the real low rated arena teams that I can just burst through anybody and just take them down almost instantly. So that's not necessarily the case as we're getting up towards 1600 rating. We were into the 1600s for a while, and then we dropped back down a little bit. Like I said, I'm still learning, obviously. So you're going to see some arenas with Orc Chops. He is an enhancement shaman. You're going to see some with Frosty Melt. He is a Frost Mage, and you're going to see some with Boba Flex, another Ret Paladin, which is my most fun combination, I think, so far. Might not be the best, but it is definitely the most fun, if you ask me. The double burst from the Ret is pretty exciting. So I will show you some of that as we go along here. So the first team here is an enhancement shaman, and what I thought was going to be a resto druid. Actually, it turns out to be a feral druid. So we are working out our strategy, getting our shit together here. We're going to come at it like a spider monkey in just a second. So our plan here is basically go for the enhancement shaman, make the druid pop out and get on the druid, rape his face, etc., etc. So we do that, we're getting the enhancement shaman down, and there's the druid, and it turns out, hey, it's a feral. So, no big deal. I threw a repentance on the shaman there that he either trinketed. I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but I know it broke right away, so I'm not sure what. And Orc Chops might have still been on him. I don't know. It's the thought that counts. So, once I finally get off this guy's goddamn dogs, I do actually throw myself a heal there. I don't want to die right at the end, and obviously Orc Chops could have finished this guy off, but I hate leaving it like that, so I did throw myself a heal. No big deal. Good win there. Solid win, if you will. So this second team, I am with Orc Chops again. I believe this is Shadow Priest Frost Mage, so you guys know my personal hatred of the Shadow Priest class, so we're going to go ahead and face fuck him first. I threw a repentance on the mage, and he line of sighted it just in time. It was timed so well that I thought that I actually landed it. I didn't even notice that he didn't. So he tried to Ring of Frost me there. He was a little late. Didn't quite get the accuracy on that he wanted. I do go ahead and throw a bubble right there. Throw myself a heal and a Word of Glory, get myself up. Like I said, I don't like leaving it to chance. I want to be alive for the entire match, so I will go ahead and throw myself a heal in a situation like that. And just finish him off, no big deal, we're done. Okay, good win there. I definitely needed to work on using Divine Protection, War Stomp, and Rebuke way more than I do now. I forget about them constantly. So that is one thing I'm definitely working on. So that will get better. So here we have another round with Orc Chops here. So this is, I make a couple mistakes here, and I'm going to point them out and be honest about what I did here. I Repentance that Holy Paladin thinking we could burst this Shaman down before the Repentance broke. But I was mistaken, and I should have saved that Repentance. That was not the way to handle this. Not only do I screw that up, but as you'll see here, I'm biting his ankles as a frog. So finally I get up my 3 Holy Power. That took forever. And I blow my cooldowns, which I should not have done. I should have saved them, but I was thinking that we could just burst him down. But that was not the case. So I should have saved that as well. Another mistake there that I will correct if I am ever in this situation again. We almost had him too. It was so close. But not quite. So, finally thinking, hey, I need a little bit of strategy here, or this is going to go on forever. So I get hexed. I check the Paladin's mana. He's at about half. So I think, okay, this is not going the way I want, so I'm going to go ahead and throw a Hammer of Justice right there, because I want him to trinket out of that, which he does. So his trinket is now down. So we're going to go ahead and focus the Shaman down a little bit more. He is getting me down a little bit. We get him down pretty far. Go ahead and throw the Repentance on the Paladin that I saved up there. Finish off the Shaman, and it's pretty much over. So that was kind of a glimpse at, in my opinion, what is looking like some strategy there. We kind of had to focus a little bit, use a little bit of strategy. I'm liking that. You know, it's a lot different than just raffle stomping the shit out of everybody and just face rolling through all these arenas. So here we have our first Raffle Rogue, double rogue team. It's a little freaky when they first open up on us, and they really dropped Orc Chops quick, but no problem. He's total pro. He gets his way out of it. I did hodge one of the rogues. He trinketed instantly and then blinded me, which I trinketed as well. I could have saved it, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. This team's just failed. So, dead and dead. No problem. The double rogue teams, if they're really good at CC while DPSing and really good at switching back and forth and stuff like that, it could be a good matchup, but I just haven't seen one yet that is very good. So now I am with Mr. Frosty Melt here, my Frost Mage compadre. We're taking on a Unholy DK and Shadow Priest team here. So basically, what we're going to do here is he's going to focus more on CC and some damage, but more CC than anything. He's going to let me handle the DPS there. So I bubbled out of that fear because I actually used my cooldowns right before he feared me. So what I should have done if I was going to do that is bubble and then click the bubble off so I get my damage back. But I didn't do that, but it ends up not mattering because this priest just kind of stands there and dies. And we pretty much CC this DK enough so it doesn't really matter. So pretty good round there. I'm liking the mage, the Frost Mage Ret Pally combo is decent. And I actually use my support healing Ret spec, which is more of an arena spec, a traditional arena spec for Ret. When I'm with the mage, it works out a lot better. So now this is my favorite comp by far. This is double Ret. We're both going for burst. We're going to just burst his frickin' ass off and fall off the ledge right there like a retard. That was part of the plan, trust me. So we get 3 holy power here, and when you see my cooldowns go off, you should see Boba's go off at the same time. We did coordinate that relatively well. Finish off the warrior in no time, no big deal. He did get off of fear on me there. And finish off this Ret Pally. Poor little Ret Pally doesn't have a chance, but he fights like a fucking champion. I gotta give him that. But could have done without the bubble. I'm not sure what he was doing there. But whatever, it's all good. We kill him after that. I go ahead and cut ahead. So this team here is another Raffle Rogue, double Rogue team, which, you know, again, and I didn't even bother to look and see if this was the same team, but I throw Consecrate there. The Rogue actually does run through my Consecrate and breaks his stealth. That's like, you know, come on. So when I saw him do that, I realized, you know, this is probably not going to be the toughest match here. Especially we got 2 decent resilience plate classes against 2 rogues. I don't see it even being possible for this team. So we get on separate targets. I don't even give a shit. I just keep going. One little vanish action there, no big deal. Gives us time to focus on one target and kill his friend quicker. Thank you. So I'll finish him off. Get on the other rogue. Boba Flex does get a little low. It's because he's just using this holy power for damage instead of heals. No big deal. We knew we were fine. I did get an achievement there for my 100th arena win. So this is the last team we go up against. This is... make sure I'm thinking of the proper arena match before I start talking shit here. This is correct. The Mage Feral Druid on this matchup here. So I charge in. I want to pressure the Mage just a little bit until we get the Druid to pop out. I want them to think that we are focusing on the Mage primarily. So he puts down his ring of goddamn stupid Dextur. Don't run through it. Don't run. No, too late. That was dumb of me. So, whatever. So we switched the Mage Ice Block there, and I'm not really sure. He wasn't really threatened, so I don't know why he blew his Ice Block. That was kind of a mistake on his part. So we get on the Druid here. They're focusing on Boba Flex really hard. I get my cooldowns going just as he dies. Have a little surprise for the Druid there, a little 25k Hammer of Wrath. And a little 30k Hammer of Wrath for the Mage, and he's going to make a valiant attempt to escape my Wrath, and I could have just hammered him right there and finished it, but I missed it. I didn't see it pop up. He tries to line of sight me, but it is too late for you, sir. You are dead. So there you have it, folks. That is today's edition of Dextur from Scratch Arena Edition. Making some improvements, moving up in the 2v2 rank there. We, like I said, we were into the 1600s. We dropped down a bit, kind of experimenting with different comps and stuff like that. Hurt the rating just a bit as we get into it further here. So, thank you for watching. Please go ahead and check out the articles that I am writing. Remember, the link will be in the description below, along with the link if you would like to write articles like I do. It's more of a local thing. So check that out as well. And also, follow me on Twitter. Dextur TGN, one word. You can follow me on Twitter. Kind of stay up to date on what I'm up to there. And I appreciate the continued support, guys. So until next time, this has been Dextur with TGN.TV. Take care, guys.